experience with Pahrump Desert Pest since 1995. Licensed and insured, Arid has low rates, no contracts, and no initial fees. Bees, spiders, scorpions, outside or inside. We've seen it and we'll take care of it. Arid Pest Control. For extreme reliability and extreme peace of mind, call today, 727-8343.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. If you're hearing this, it means you're probably not dead, which is great. Call our office today to schedule an appointment for your will or your trust so that your family can be taken care of when you pass away. On the other hand, if you've recently lost a loved one, now it's time to talk and go over how to administer their estate. In either case, give us a call today, 775-727-9900. Let us show you why we've been recognized by Best of Las Vegas and voted Best Attorney for Pahrump for the last 4 years. Call today, 775-727-9900.
Got bills? Need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. If this is you, call Ed now, 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Pahrump for 4 years. Give them a call, 775-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Hello and welcome to this edition of News 25. I'm Unat Gentry. Thanks for joining us on East Country Radio, and we're also streaming at KPVM.TV. We're also on your Roku devices. It is Tuesday, October 15th. In our top story, President Joe Biden travels to Florida to survey damages done by Hurricane Milton. When visiting, President Biden makes a special announcement to assist in the hurricane relief efforts.
President Joe Biden visited Florida on Sunday to address the aftermath of the recent hurricanes, announcing over $612 million in funding aimed to enhancing electric grid resilience. This announcement came after nearly 1.5 million customers are facing power outages, highlighting the challenges imposed by increasingly severe storms and the strain on federal disaster relief resources.
Just met a number of the homeowners who wiped out, and the Coast Guard, the fire department. It's a hell of a deal. I'm here in Florida for the second time in 2 weeks, and to survey the damage from another catastrophic storm, Hurricane Milton. Thankfully, the storm's impact was not as cataclysmic as we had predicted, but on top of two before it, it just keeps seeming to getting worse. And but for some individuals, it was cataclysmic. Today, I'm proud to announce $612 million to 6 new cutting-edge projects to support communities impacted by Hurricane Helene and Milton. That includes $47 million for Gainesville Regional Utilities and another $47 million for Florida Power and Light. This funding will not only restore power, but will make the region's power system stronger and more capable and reduce the frequency and duration of power outages while extreme weather events become more frequent.
Of the total funding, $94 million is designated for specific projects within Florida. This includes $47 million allocated to regional utilities and another $47 million which is allocated for Switched Source, which will collaborate with Florida Power and Light on grid improvements. Biden's visit underscores the administration's commitment to supporting communities affected by natural disasters as storm frequency and intensity continues to rise.
And turning now to national campaign news, current Vice President Kamala Harris continues to reach out across the aisle and to gain support for her presidential race. She appears today on Charlemagne's popular radio show discussing her plans for the economic prosperity of all Americans and African Americans and Black people specifically. Kamala says she will be the president for all Americans. And she also continues to reach out across the aisle and has a planned interview on Fox News this week. And the additional presidential hopeful, former President Donald Trump's latest election appeal here in the Silver State gained an abundance of Nevadan dignitaries. News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers joins us now with words from our Lieutenant Governor at the Hispanic Nevada event hosted by Building America's Future.
During U.S. President Donald J. Trump's latest campaign stop here in Las Vegas over the weekend featuring Hispanic Americans, KPVM Television had the opportunity to speak with our Lieutenant Governor Stavros Anthony about this year's race for the White House. Let's hear what Nevada's second Commander-in-Chief had to say now just 20 days away from Election Day.
I'm here to listen to President Trump and his vision for a better economy in not only in Nevada but the United States. And I personally, as Lieutenant Governor, have been working hard to make sure that we reduce regulations, licensing requirements, and small businesses here in Nevada, and I believe Trump's going to do that for the rest of the state. So I think people are excited about going back the way the economy was 4 years ago, when taxes were low, interest rates were low, people had more money in their pocket, and they want to hear how he's going to do that again, and I believe it's going to resonate.
And obviously, as we know, we're one of 7 crucial swing states. We have 6 electoral college votes. But as President Trump has said in his last 3 rallies in the great Clark County, if we win Nevada, we win the whole thing.
I think he's going to win Nevada. I've been traveling all over the state, and people are very, very excited about going back to the President Trump days of 4 years ago. They've hated the last 4 years under Kamala Harris and Joe Biden because the border's open, interest rates are going through the roof. The economy is really in a terrible shape. People can't afford to buy a house, and they want to go back to where it was 4 years ago. So I believe Trump is going to win Nevada.
How many vote-by-mail ballots have you gotten at your address?
I've gotten my 2 for my wife and I, but that's something that I will always mention is the Democrats will try to steal the election. They will do whatever they can to disrupt our election process and try to get as many fraudulent votes. I firmly believe that, but I believe this go-around, they're going to have a tougher time doing it.
Are you voting in person on November 5th?
I am voting in person on the first day of early voting. I want to get it out of the way. I'm not mailing my ballot in, but we have 2 weeks of early voting here. So I would ask everybody to get their vote in early, whether it's they want to mail it in or the first couple of days of early voting. Don't wait till the last day because anything could happen. So get it out of the way, get your vote in, and let's get Trump elected. I think we're going to be in a much better shape in January when President Trump is president and we're making Nevada great again.
Nevadans can now vote in person before Election Day between October 19th and November 1st. Reporting from Clark County, I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas.
Don't grab that remote, News 25. We'll be right back with much more local, national, and international news.
In a wreck and thinking about dealing with the insurance company yourself? Stop! People represented by an attorney get more than 3 times the money than those who don't have an attorney.
Murder and rope is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
I hate car shopping. I don't like dealing with all the rude salespeople.
We get it. Greg here with the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Have you noticed that prices have skyrocketed and the level of service has tanked? Whatever it is we're shopping for, so have we. If you're shopping for your next vehicle, try the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Visit us on PahrumpCars.com to shop from a great selection of new Chevrolet and GMCs, plus hundreds of quality pre-owned vehicles.
Wow, the Auto Plaza makes it easy.
Stop! Don't drive to Las Vegas to buy your next vehicle. All the best deals are here at Saida Trudeau. We are your hometown dealer. We've been serving Southern Nevada for over 22 years. When you buy in Las Vegas, you pay higher fees and higher taxes. Plus, your tax dollars stay in Clark County. When you buy here, your tax dollars stay here for our roads and our schools. We are honest, upfront, and support our community. When you come to Saida Trudeau, you will be greeted by our highly trained staff who can answer any questions and help with your concerns. We can serve your needs in sales, automotive repair, auto body repair, RV, and automotive finance. We can help you with all your automotive needs. We carry most makes and models, and always remember, we don't just work here, we live here. This is our community where we raise our families and we care. Come to Saida Trudeau today. We are your original hometown dealer.
Get in the car, we gotta go. Achoo alert! Looks like we've got a sneezy situation on our hands.
Who are you?
Fear not. I'm your health hero. To stay in tip-top shape, clean surfaces touched by you and your sneezes. Roll down vehicle windows for fresh air. And if you feel a supervillain brewing inside you, stay home.
Hey, are you wearing disc gloves?
Don't let the costume fool you. I'm helping the world stay safe and healthy. Healthy Hank says, keep it clean.
Hurt in a wreck? The insurance company's gonna offer you a little check. We turn low offers into big checks.
Hurt in a wreck? You need a real check? Make one call, that's all.
Murder and rope is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, we give a voice to everyone here at News 25. That's why we're speaking with a veteran who is telling his story and says that he was reportedly discharged from the Army for reportedly having a Donald Trump picture on his phone. According to that veteran, he says that the military labeled him as a, quote, Nazi sympathizer, unquote, and for being, quote, a racist for being in possession of that picture. Here is his story in his words.
Hello, my name is Piero Marnin. We're known as Private Marnin. I'm 33 years old. I was born and raised in Peru. It's a beautiful country. Unfortunately, I had to leave him and to leave my family, friends, culture, my food as well, to pursue the American dream. We all wanted to come to the United States until the last election happened. Out of gratitude for this country and for everything I've accomplished here so far, I enlisted in the Army. Why not give back to this country with my sacrifice, my time, and even my life, if it's going to be required in order to preserve the beauty of this nation? When I enlisted, I was already in a legal status. I enlisted in July last year. When I finished basic training on October the 3rd, the day of my graduation, I was informed by my company commander and other NCOs that I was not going to be graduating because of equal opportunity violations and DEI policies. The reason? A female from my platoon reported a picture of President Trump on my phone, and that's why I was labeled as a racist, a homophobe, and a Nazi sympathizer. I was under confinement for 5 months, and in March of this year, I was finally discharged. The GOP and so many beautiful people from Arizona, including Senator Sonny Borelli, Senator Wendy Rogers, Congressman Eli Crane, Congressman Paul Gosar, they got involved in my case. What we finally got accomplished is that in March of this year, I had the honor to become a United States citizen. The reason why I decided to fight for this, because as a Christian, I believe that nothing is coincidence. Out of 200 trainees, I was the only one who was left there at Fort Jackson, South Carolina, under this ridiculous investigation. I think it was God who put me there for a reason. If you see something, you say something. In my case, I'm trying to do something. Since I am coming from Peru, I am trying to escape from communism. Communism is a terrible, terrible thing. Unfortunately, this nation is turning into the exact same thing that I'm trying to run away from when I escaped Peru. Mindsets like President Trump's are the kind of mindsets that make this country and this nation so attractive for us to come here as an immigrants. Mindsets like Kamala Harris and the Democrats are the kind of mindsets that turn nations like mine into third world countries and make us leave. Since ethnicity and race matter so much today, as a dark skin colored person, as a Hispanic, as a Latino, I want to say it loud and clear. Madam Vice President, we do not need you. We do not want you at all.
Time now for entertainment news from across Southern Nevada with Ava Parducci, who's discussing upcoming events.
Southern Nevada Scene, hosted by Ava Parducci, brings you the latest in local entertainment across Southern Nevada.
Hi, I'm Ava Parducci, back with a look into what's going on in Southern Nevada. First up, the 15th annual PDOT Pumpkin Days is set to take place from October 24th to the 27th in Pahrump, featuring a variety of family-friendly activities and events. Highlights include the Monster Dash 5K, a spaghetti eating contest, and the first mechanical bull riding contest, alongside traditional fun like pumpkin bowling, a haunted house, and a petting zoo. Admission costs $7 per person or various wristband options for the weekend, providing access to all activities, making it an exciting fall event for the whole community. Next up, for those in Vegas, the 2024 Downtown Brew Festival, hosted by Motley Brews, will take place on October 19th at the Clark County Amphitheater in Las Vegas, featuring over 65 breweries and 300 craft beers, along with live music and culinary offerings. This festival, which draws thousands of craft beer and music fans, promises a fun atmosphere. For country fans, the Dry Creek Saloon in Pahrump is opening this Saturday, featuring a Western nightclub with the Nashville Experience, offering authentic music, plenty of dancing, and delicious food. This will be Pahrump's only smoke-free, no-gaming nightclub, providing a unique experience for guests. The grand opening is set for October 19th. Lastly, the When We Were Young Festival is set to return this weekend at the Las Vegas Festival grounds, featuring 5 stages with performances from iconic bands like My Chemical Romance, Dashboard Confessional, and Fall Out Boy, alongside newly added acts Boys Like Girls and The Paradox. Despite the dropping of the All-American Rejects and the Distillers from the lineup due to management changes, the event promises an exciting lineup that spans various classic albums and fan favorites. That's all for now, but if you're interested in advertising your event, please reach out to me. Have a great week, Southern Nevada.
Thanks so much, Ava. And our own Mikey Ruhan is performing at that saloon coming up this weekend. More on that when News 25 returns.
I hate car shopping. I don't like dealing with all the rude salespeople.
We get it. Greg here with the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Have you noticed that prices have skyrocketed and the level of service has tanked? Whatever it is we're shopping for, so have we. If you're shopping for your next vehicle, try the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Visit us on PahrumpCars.com to shop from a great selection of new Chevrolet and GMCs, plus hundreds of quality pre-owned vehicles.
Wow, the Auto Plaza makes it easy.
Ace Country.
Rise and shine. Tune in Sunday mornings at 8 for the Classic Country Breakfast with me, Mikey. I'll be playing a whole hour of all the classics. From Willie. On the road again. To Johnny.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
To Patsy.
Crazy.
To Dolly.
Jolene, Jolene.
All the classic country music to start your Sunday morning. You bring the hash browns, and I'll bring the Hank.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? I'm high. Oh.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. We've been honored to be recognized by Best of Las Vegas and receive the Best Attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years running. Awards are great, but helping clients get the money they deserve is why we're in business. After you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important not to listen to the insurance companies. Give us a call today, 775-727-9900. With offices in Pahrump, Southwest Vegas, and Summerlin, our team is here ready to fight for you for the money you're entitled to. So give us a call today.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back. Well, do you ever wonder about who the people are who work in the background at Valley Electric Association? They're the ones who continue to make sure that your power flows. So let's find out more about what it takes to keep your lights on.
This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Valley Electric and its family of companies focused on serving our members. We're better together.
Have you ever wondered how your co-op ensures you have reliable electricity? We count on a team with many skill sets to make it happen every day. Line workers, engineers, computer programmers, accountants, and more. We work together to get the job done. Let's face it, most of us only think about electricity when ours goes out. So let's take a look at the people who work to restore your power during an outage. Typically, when the power goes out, a consumer member, like you, calls to report the problem. Your call is taken by a co-op member service representative who reports the outage in our system. Member service representatives are proactive problem solvers. After the outage is pinpointed in our system, a line crew is dispatched. Line workers serve on the front lines to ensure you receive reliable power. When an outage is reported, they go straight to the site to determine if repairs and additional equipment are needed. Typically, utility poles, transformers, or power lines may need to be replaced. They work safely as a team to correct the problem. While line workers are out in the field resolving the problem, the communicator back at the co-op will post information about large outages on our social media pages. After the line crew makes necessary repairs, they call a dispatcher to let them know the work is done. To ensure the problem is fully resolved, a member of our team sends a ping to the affected electric meters to confirm the signal is good and your power is flowing as it should be. The end result? Happy co-op members. Whether we're restoring a power outage, conducting a safety demonstration at a local school, or building electric service for our newest of members, it takes a variety of skills and people to keep the co-op running smoothly. And you, our members, are at the heart of everything we do.
Well, the NFL is changing a bit here in the Valley. A Las Vegas Raider is traded to the Jets. Here's Mikey Ruhan with more in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Your undefeated Vegas Golden Knights are in Washington, D.C. this evening. They take on the Washington Capitals. That game is in progress. The Las Vegas Raiders have reportedly agreed to trade Davante Adams to the New York Jets. NFL Network's Ian Rappaport reports the Raiders will receive a conditional third-round pick in exchange for the star wide receiver. The pick can become a second-rounder based on his performance. New York will assume the remainder of Adams' contract. Per ESPN's Adam Schefter, neither team has made the announcement. The University of Hawaii is reportedly ready to join the Mountain West Conference as a full member beginning in 2026, a decision that will help stabilize the league for the immediate future. Pahrump Valley Trojan girls soccer are at home this evening. They welcome Sloan Canyon. That game kicks off at 5:30. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, it feels like those fall temperatures are starting to fall in line. Look at our Lerner and Rowe weather cam out there. Not a cloud in the sky in that direction, but we're dipping into the 60s overnight. A closer look at temps after the break.
America is great and Pahrump is awesome. We have room for our furry friends, and when it's time to care for them, we have the best feed store, Shadow Mountain Feed. Who did Siegfried and Roy call on when their dolphin quit eating? Shadow Mountain Feed. They developed a nutrition solution right in their store. From elephants to dogs and everything in between, they have what you need to feed, grow, and show your animals. They have everything except bread. Don't go there for bread. Shadow Mountain Feed, your one-stop care center for your best friends. At 2371 West Bell Vista, call 775-727-5527.
As an employee of Valley Electric, I don't just work here. I'm part of something bigger.
We're not just a company, we're a cooperative that invests in our communities.
Every day, we're making a difference, ensuring our neighbors have access to essential services,
like safe, reliable electricity and fast, affordable communications.
Together, we're making a positive impact on the communities we call home.
We learn a lot from our families, like valuable life lessons passed down through the generations. Lessons that build healthy habits and skills, and a healthy awareness of potential dangers. Lessons like how to fix a leaky faucet or pipe so dripping water won't attract pests like cockroaches. And important things like gardening and caring for your yard by removing standing water, which will prevent disease-transmitting mosquitoes from thriving. How to clean up the crumbs when food spills happen so your home won't become a magnet for mice or ants. You see, a pest-free home is a healthy home. And a healthy home is a happy home. When it comes to keeping our families safe, it's those little life lessons that make all the difference. For more information, visit pestworld.org.
Good evening, Nevada. I'm Kaylee Bentler, back in the News 25 weather studios. Let's check out the regional weather. Up in Fernley, we saw 83, Fallon at 82, Carson City 81, Tonopah at 77, Goldfield 79, Beatty at 88, Amargosa 93, Las Vegas 90, and Death Valley at 103. But in the paradise of Pahrump, currently at 89 degrees and sunny. Saw a high of 91 a little earlier. Winds in the south-southwest, 6 miles per hour, humidity 10%, and the sun rose at 6:51, but will set this evening at 6:07. Expect humidity at 21%, winds in the east 4 miles per hour, with a low of 59 and clear skies. As for the rest of the week, check it out. There's a lot going on here. Tomorrow, Wednesday, 15-mile-an-hour winds with some clouds, 89 degrees. And then we take a nosedive, 20 degrees on Friday, 69. And those winds, 20 miles per hour. And then we're chilling out over the weekend. It's going to get a little more mild. Sunshine is out, 74 and 77. And those temperatures slowly creeping back up. Come Tuesday, we're seeing 84 and some clouds in there. And that's your look at the weather. Back to the desk. Here's Unette.
Thanks so much, Kaylee. And we want to remind you all to go to the Dry Creek Saloon this weekend, Saturday, October 19th, and be sure to check out KPVM's very own Mikey Ruhan, who will be performing there live. Be sure not to miss it. He'll have special musicians flying in just for this performance, 11 a.m. this Saturday at the Dry Creek Saloon. Well, that does it for this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry, and from all of us here at KPVM and A's Country Radio, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the air next newscast. Good night.
Mom's Diner, the heart of Pahrump, is open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Something fun is always happening here, from the arrival of classic antique cars to